It's your boy, Amreezy, and I'm here with the first episode of a new series all about the football game MFL. MFL, it's this game that I've been seeing a few other people playing, and I'm really intrigued. It appeals to the football nerd in me. I love football. Here's a bit of background about your boy Amreezy. I love football, massive football nerd. I call myself a huge football fan who also supports Chelsea. I am a Chelsea fan, but I love football predominantly much more. And I love football games. I used to play FIFA and Pro Evolution Soccer back in the day. And Football Manager has been a big part of my life. I recently got into Sorare on my YouTube channel. I've been documenting my journey in Sorare, having a lot of fun with Sorare. And I think now I'm ready to play the next football game. I've given this a lot of consideration. I've watched other people playing it. I've watched the site. I've read its white paper. It seems like a really fun game, MFL. So if you're watching this, I'm guessing you're in either two viewers. Either you've never played MFL before and you're curious what is MFL. In that case, you're on the same wavelength as me. In today's video, I'm going to play MFL for the first time, show you MFL, show you what it looks like, open some packs, open a club, start my first club, all of that good stuff. So if you're a newbie, you can see what it's kind of like. And I'm also going to be looking at the site as a newbie, so I'm not going to know everything. I'm not going to have all the answers. The other type of viewer, you might be an MFL Pro. If you are an MFL Pro, or even if you've played MFL for more than one day and you have more experience than me, I'm excited to hear from you. Let me know in the comments, like tips, advice, help me out basically. What should I be doing? I'm going to have about, I think, 7 or 8 players at the end of this video in my club. I'm going to have a club. And it's exciting. So MFL season 5, it starts today, or day of recording. I'm recording this on a Monday. Now I should just say, I did a little bit of recording yesterday where I opened some packs. Maybe wrongly, I still don't know if it was a mistake, because today my players have aged, because it's a new season. Basically players age every season by a year. So I opened some packs yesterday, which I'm going to show you what I did. But then I stopped because I thought, okay, maybe I want to change my club license, and also maybe I want to open the rest of the packs tomorrow. I'm glad I did that. At least I didn't open all my packs yesterday. But yes, I'll show you that now. I'll show you the first packs I opened. I don't know if it's a mistake. Let me know if it is. But basically, welcome. Get ready for a new series about MFL. If that's not your game, you can keep watching the Sorare videos. If you are curious about MFL though, stick around. I'd love to hear from you. Likes, subscribes, all of that good stuff's massively appreciated. And final bit of admin is that if you are one of those newer players who've never played MFL before and you'd like to try it, if you use my link in the description below, you'll get a free player when you sign up. And I did that as well. I used somebody else's link and I've got a free player, which I'll be opening later in the video. But if you want that free player too, use a link. Don't just sign up randomly on the site, use someone's link, okay? But yeah, that's MFL. Welcome to the channel. Now, keen-eyed viewers will spot I'm going to be wearing a different t-shirt because I filmed this next bit yesterday when I opened my license club and first pack. Then I'm going to do it in this t-shirt. I'm going to open the rest of the packs later. So let's start off by looking at me opening my first club pack and my first set of players. Here's how it went. Right then, here we are in the packs area, and we're going to see where AFC Amreezy is going to be based. Where's our club going to be based? We'll find that good stuff out. I bought 2 starter packs. There are 3 available, I do believe. So we'll open, I guess, 2, and then I'm trying to work out what to do with the third, because I have seen some people saying that they keep packs and don't open them straight away and then maybe sell them secondhand. I'll investigate all of that, but I think 2 of the packs I'm happy to open to get some players in the club before we go to the market and look at other players. I've also got a referral player to claim because I used the link when I signed up with my NFL account, someone else's link, a creator's link. You can also do that with my link. Use the link in my description here, and you'll also get a card as well for free. And I've also got this starter club promo pack to open that we got as buying the club. It was an MFL offer, so you buy the club, you get a free starter pack with the club. So I guess we start with the club, so we kind of know where we're based. Where's the club gonna be? Right, let's find out where we're gonna be based. Pending transaction. This is exciting. The future of AFC Amreezy is on the line. Pending pack data. Here we go. Let's reveal club. Oh, you click there. New journey begins. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, this is exciting. Club license. Let's go. Put down your roots. Those roots are being put down, baby. Where are we? Where are we? America, Europe. Europe, Africa, Asia. We're going to be based in Asia somewhere. Malay, Singapore. Okay. We are going to be based in Singapore, straight up. Let's go. Let's reign over that division. I mean, now obviously I'll have a look at how much a Singapore club sells for. Is that a in-demand area? Are people going to pay crazy money for that? Otherwise, we're playing in Singapore. So, that's the first bit sorted. We've got a club. Andrea's been in touch. Bless him. Congrats on acquiring your first club, boss. Thank you, Andrea. You can list them for sale if you want. Or we can make it into a first club. Well, I think I'll probably just have a quick look out there to see if people will pay money for that. If not, we will play in Singapore. Amreezy's gone global. Right, let's check out these packs of players as well. Where do I go to players? Inventory. Here we go. I've got 2 starter packs and these packs. Let's rock and roll. Right then, first starter pack opening. Let's see who we get inside. Funky music, guitar music's in the background. Who is going to be? Come on, let's give us a star. Click on cards to reveal them. Let's go second one. Come on, give us a juicy one. Marcel, welcome to the club, Marcel. Belgian, hot prospect centre-back. They're calling him the new Vertonghen. 45, that doesn't sound like a high number. Can we see more about Big Marcel? We see age, etc. Maybe we can do that later. Look at his stats. Come on, this is the better one. Come on, bigger number than 45. Here he is, nice top knot. Big Todd Fletcher from the US. Striker. Okay, we've got a striker. 43, less than the first one. Okay, we'll investigate these players more later. Let's open the second pack. Starter pack. Second one. Let's open that bad boy. Right then, second starter pack being opened. Then we'll go and check out these cards. These players, see who we got in more detail. 240 rated players. Doesn't seem super exciting so far. Second pack, let's go with the first one this time. First one first. Here we go. We are going to be playing with this guy. Otto from Austria. Left winger. Also in the 40s. 47, higher than the other guys. And is this a goalkeeper? Are they goalkeeper gloves? That's fairly good. We've got a goalkeeper and a striker. 50, best rated so far. Unai Naranjo, the orange. Okay, I like our goalkeeper. We've also got a common referral player and a starter pack, another starter pack for... but I'm going to open those later. I'm going to first investigate the players that we have. All right, so they're not actually signed to the club yet. We just have contract. Why is there only 2 of that? Why are there only 2? Where's the other 2 guys gone? I think these are from the first pack. This guy is 23. 23 years old and 43 rated. This guy is a centre back or right back, 20 rated, so he's younger. Progression, pace, passing is good. Dribbling is not too great. Not the best defender, so I'm more of an attacking defender maybe. All of these don't mean that much yet. I need to compare them to other players on the market with the same rating to know if that's good or not. Let me know if you think those are good players. Are the other two players in my... Okay, the other two players are here now. So, the goalkeeper is 17. 17 years old. He's our best ranked player. That's not too bad. Not too bad. 6'1", nice and tall. I guess we can't see progression because it's only been like one season. Where are his attributes? Goalkeeping 50. That's all we have in terms of goalkeeper's attributes. And this was the last one. 22 years old. Nice and fast. 67 pace. So I guess maybe these two aren't good enough. Yeah, we need to investigate all of the kind of 40 ranked players, but I'm guessing they're not good enough. The goalkeeper is 17 and our best rated player, so that's the best player to be excited about. We've got a goalkeeper. We can start building our team. We've got a goalkeeper. The striker is only 43 rated, so I'm guessing he's not good enough. We'll see how much we can sell these guys for. Maybe these two. But I need to look further into all of this stuff. So we're going to need to make a cut. And then I'll be back with either other packs opened. I may have a different club location. I'm going to look at see if there's any market for the Singapore license. And if I can like do a little cheeky, sell that one, buy another one maybe. But for now, this is where we are. Okay, we've now cut back to present day of recording season 5, day 1. So what I did was I took my club that I got the Singapore license. I don't know if you could tell from my reaction, but I wasn't exactly blown away by Singapore. It didn't really have a connection with me. I've never been to Singapore. I don't really know much about it. So I'm not that fussed about which city I get. But when I got that city, I was like, okay. I guess I'd actually like a city I have a connection with just for myself. So I listed my Singapore club license on the MFL marketplace here, where other people are listing their licenses. So people are buying these packs and then selling the licenses. And the rare cities are being sold for more money. If you go here, club licenses in Spark, you can see people are selling their clubs for about $125. So it seems like USA and England have a higher premium. People want city clubs from those cities, or they want rare cities. And I got Singapore, which I guess is a bit of a rare city. So I transfer listed it up here for $140. I was like, I didn't know what to charge. I saw a few 120s. So I said $140, and then I put in the MFL Discord. By the way, MFL Discord, a great place. Go check out the MFL Discord if you are either not in it or you're curious about MFL. It's a great place to start. I've asked a few questions there. People are very helpful. Shout out to the person in the MFL Discord who also said in what I can't remember which room they were. They went, "It's your boy Amreezy. Welcome to MFL," and I really appreciated that. Thank you for that. So, MFL Discord. I wrote a note saying I've just listed a Singapore license for sale. If anybody wants it, let me know. I didn't think anybody would want it. After like 2 minutes, it sold. I was like chatting to someone who was like, "Oh, I might be interested. Do you want to swap it for maybe someone else?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, possibly." And then he replied to me, "Oh, I see you've sold it." And I was like, "What?" So maybe I should have sold it for more. I sold it for 140. Maybe I could have sold it for more. But anyway, it felt quite good to buy a pack for like $80, sell the club for $140. I'll make ka-ching, ka-ching. AFC Amreezy were making money immediately. So what I did was, I was like, okay, I'm then going to buy a license for less than 140 because I don't care overly which one. I don't want a premium one. I don't really want... I guess I'd like an England one because I'm from England. I also live in Mexico, so I have a connection with Mexico. But all of the Mexico, there were no Mexico... I mean, let's see if there's any now. There were no Mexico licenses. And I asked someone if they had Mexico ones, and they said they'll sell them for about 120 because it's quite rare and desirable. So I was like, okay, Mexico and England aren't going to be likely options. So what I did was I just went on newest listings. I said, okay, I'll spend like $70 to $80 on a license. That way I'm making money because I've sold my Singapore one for 140, and we'll use that extra money to buy packs and players. Sounds good to me. So I scrolled all of these clubs and I was looking for $80 and I was looking for $70, and like they were just random cities that I've never heard of. Then I got to Bochum in Germany, which I ended up buying because I was like, I like the idea of a European club. Where do we find my clubs? Squad? No, I'm still learning the layout. Main view, clubs. So I bought a Bochum license. Now, the reason why I bought Bochum, which is a city in Germany, is because I've been there. It was the first city of all the clubs that I was looking at where I was like, oh, I've been there. Bochum, Germany, I know this. And it was $80, whereas some of the other German cities were going for like 100, 110. And I was like, I don't think many people have heard of Bochum maybe, so that's why it's a bit cheaper. But I went to Bochum when I was a little kid. Young Amreezy, when he was in school, I did a school exchange. I went to Bochum, and then a kid from Bochum came to England and stayed with my family, and I stayed with him in Bochum. So I have a nice connection with Bochum. I sometimes play as Bochum on Football Manager because of that connection with Bochum that I have. And I was like, it's a sign. I'm going to have to pick Bochum. It's the first city that I know I have a connection with. I've been there. It's one of my favorite German cities because it's the first German city I ever went to. And it kind of made me fall in love with Germany a bit. When I went to Bochum, I was like, oh, Germany's great. I love Germany. Since then, I've been to Munich and Berlin and had a great time. And I like Germany. So Bochum has a bit of history with Amreezy in his childhood. So it felt like a good city to go for. And it was $80. So I've made, does maths quickly, $60 already. Lost a bit in the kind of transaction fee on the market. So maybe I've made like $55, which we can buy packs with. So today is season 5, day 1. I opened my club and first packs that you just saw. I opened them yesterday on the last day of season 4, which annoyingly, I don't know if all my players are 1 year older. The Naranjo, the 18 is an 18-year-old now, not a 17-year-old, 18-year-old goalkeeper. By the way, Naranjo, I said, yeah, it doesn't mean orange. Naranja means orange. Bit of Spanish for you here. Naranjo means orange tree. So this guy's nickname is officially now the Orange Tree. So we've got the Orange Tree in goal. We've got an American guy up front. We've got a left winger and a centre back who we still might sell, or I don't know yet. I figured, let me know MFL, more advanced MFL users, but I don't know if I should be selling or if I should keep them just to have a club. Surely I need club members. I've seen people say you need like 18 players for rotation. So surely I can't be selling anyone until I've got more than 18. But I guess it depends, because I know you can loan players. So how MFL works, if you've never played it, as far as I'm aware, is you have a club and then you have players that develop if you play them. So you kind of want to play, but you have games every day. So you need to rotate your team. So that's also good because then you're developing the players that are being rotated in. So why would I want to get rid of any of my cards when they all could potentially be wonder kids? Like, we don't know yet until a few seasons how their progression is looking. I believe this is the case. They all have an invisible potential ability stat that you can't see, no one can see. It's protected by the blockchain. So like this guy, even though he's 43, maybe he could be really good. So if I just give everybody a chance, I'll find out that way if they're good. So I'm thinking I should loan a few players to fill out my squad, but not really loan out players because I'm going to need depth. So unless anyone thinks these are terrible cards and I should loan them out, let me know in the comments. But otherwise, I'm just going to keep them and see if after a while if they perform well or if they look good. But yeah, I have also been looking in the marketplace to know if my players are good, and it seems like cards are being sold for $3 to $4. at the cheapest price, or $2. And they're around about my kind of rankings, like 40 to 50. So I could also try and maybe sell one for $4 and then buy one for $2, who's maybe a better rating. That's also something I'm going to approach. I'm going to probably do that after, not on stream. This is kind of not on camera. This might be something I do before next week's video, where I'll show you what I've been doing. But basically, that's probably what I'm going to be doing between now and next week's video, is just looking at the market, seeing, because I've also heard that there's a contract rollover day. Can we see a calendar anywhere? Is there an NMFL calendar? Because I've seen that there's a rollover day where people are going to be buying lots of packs. I think it's tomorrow, where you can buy a pack of players, and then all the players people don't want, they're going to be transfer listing them on here. And I believe there's a site called Floaty, which I've never used, but Floaty is where you can trade MFL assets. So tomorrow there may be a lot of activity. So I may keep my eyes on the transfer market tomorrow, when people are buying their packs and getting players they don't want and then transfer listing them. See if I can get some bargains there, because I'm in the bottom division. So my kind of what I'm looking for is like the base level players, basic bargain basement players. So I'll be doing that. But we've got some more packs to open. We've got, where do I see my packs? Clubs. Where's the inventory option? I think I have to go out of club mode. Also, I named the club as well. So I changed my license to a club and gave it a name. Obviously, AFC Amreezy. That's what I call my club on Sorare. This is my logo for my Sorare club. So I just use the same logo. So it says established 2023, even though this club was established in 2025, the brand AFC Amreezy has been going since 2023. That's why it says that there. Let me just explain that. And obviously our club colors are the Amreezy channel colors of purple and yellow. I think that's all I've done. That's all I've done. Oh, and I've renamed my stadium the Amreezy Dome. That could change. I'm not fully set on the Amreezy Dome. If I think of a better stadium name, we could have a rebranding of the stadium name. Right, where do I find my packs? I think I have to exit main view. Here we go, inventory. Right, so we've got one starter pack to open left. We've got a club promo starter pack and a referral. Let's do this one first, I guess. So yesterday I opened 2 starter packs, and I've got one more that I bought. Where do I see the store? So yeah, I bought three of these starter packs. 2 I opened yesterday, and I got some 50 rated players, and I've got one more to open today. I opened this club yesterday where I got Singapore, sold it, got a new license, and I've got a referral pack to open. Where do we go back to that? And if you would like to try MFL and you too would like to have a referral pack here, a free common referral player, use my link, you'll get one of these too. So let's open this. Right then, here we go. Let's see which of the other 2 players are going to be joining AFC Amreezy. We've got 4 players so far. Goalkeeper, striker, 2 other lads. Come on. We want someone higher than 50. 50 is the most we've opened so far. Come on. Another goalkeeper. Farid Roques. I think they're all going to be 53. Best rating so far. So we've got 2 goalkeepers. I guess that's good to have lots of goalkeepers. Peter, Nigerian centre-back. 52. So they're better ratings than yesterday. The goalkeeper is 26. So we've got one kind of experienced goalkeeper, and we've got one 18-year-old. The orange tree. So I guess he could start because he's better, and the other guy could be backup. The Nigerian centre-back is 23 years old, left-footed. Okay. Got some good physical stats. 74 physical. But defensively not that strong. He could also play right back, even though he's left-footed. I wonder if MFL you can train people in new positions like you can in Football Manager. Because he would make more sense as a left back because he's left-footed. But, oh, could play CDM as well. And they're orange, which means I guess they're not as good there, but they could potentially play there. If I play him there more often, I wonder if he becomes more familiar in that position. Okay, and the goalkeeper. Okay, right. Those are two more additions to the team. Let's take a look at the referral card. Let's take a look at what player we got as a referral. It's going to make me pause and confirm wallet details again, isn't it? Or is it? Or maybe it won't. Here we go. Ian Patterson, English, centre midfielder, Conor Gallagher vibes, 49. I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad, but 24 years old, can play more of an attacking role, physical as well, pace, dribbling. Passing's not great, which makes me think maybe not so much of a cam, maybe more of a centre midfielder, more of a kind of box-to-box vibes. Okay, that's another player, and we got one more pack to open, which is this Season 5 Club Promo Starter Pack. You have received a new pack. It takes several minutes to open your wallet. Okay. Then I have to work out how to get my players into the club. I have to offer them contracts, I believe. So none of my players have contracts. They all are free agents. So I guess I'm going to scout the market a bit more before I offer these guys contracts, because I don't say if I can find a better goalkeeper, which seems to have a better overall stat and a better age, I might maybe try and get a new guy in and sell this guy. I like the idea of keeping the guys I've packed and opened because I'm connected to them. Where's the English guy? 1, 2, 3. Oh, the English guy hasn't appeared yet. Okay, it takes a few minutes for things to appear in the wonderful world of MFL. So we've not got the packs yet. We've not got this pack yet. I guess it'll appear here. What if I refresh? Could take a few minutes. So let's take a look at let's take a little look around. So we've got no matches yet. We've got, it shows you all of the activity you've done. So you can see here, this is who I bought my Bochum license from. This is who I bought my Bochum license from. What did I do here? Oh, that is the same thing. Ownership changed from him to him. I bought for $80 my license. Ownership change might be when I sold my own. Oh no, this is the activity for the club. My activity is here. Latest transactions. You can see here I sold the card and bought the card. I've just realized my screen is cropping out the prices, so you can't actually see. This one was $140. This one was $80. We can see here our top rated players, which is quite nice. They're all silver. So a goalkeeper for 53 at 24 years old. On the marketplace, if I go goalkeeper, overall rating of 53. So we go 52 to 53. So goalkeepers at that kind of rating kind of go for $4. So I could try transfer listing him for, say, $6. If someone buys him, I could then buy another one for $4, who's maybe a bit younger, same rating. Maybe that's is that a good idea? Let me know in the comments. And I guess if some of these goalkeepers have been playing for a few more years, maybe I'll have more of an idea of their progression. If I can see these guys, I guess, have all been opened lately, so they've just been born, these players. But maybe tomorrow, when there's apparently going to be a day where lots of people are buying packs and transfer listing players, maybe older players will be transfer listed. That could be a good way for me to see. And then I've also seen loans as a big thing, so I need to loan players. This guy's got Petr Cech. I would like this guy. He's got a Petr Cech helmet. 19 years old. Petr Cech helmet. Left-footed. And he's a better rating than the orange tree, so he could be a good option. But he's $12. Maybe because of the Petr Cech helmet, maybe because of the age. So yeah, this is something I need to have a big look at. I need to loan players into the club, so I've got enough players. I need to maybe buy a few players because I've got a bit of extra cash in my Dapper wallet after that club sale. And then I'm kind of thinking, who do I buy? Do I buy one really good player? Or do I spread it across and buy loads of like $4 players? There's a lot to think about. And I also need to keep reading the Discord, see what other people are doing, ask advice there. So I'm hoping I get advice in my channel. I'm hoping I get advice on Discord. Do we have that pack available yet? Inventory. Here we go. Starter packs now available. Oh, it's 2 players. I thought it was only going to be 1. This one goes green when you hover over it. This one goes white. So that could be the green one could be a really juicy one. Nice mustache. Rustam, we like your mustache. Right back. 50 rated, another 50-ish rated player. 22 years old, nice and young. I guess good dribbling, so pretty good for the wing. Good defensive stats as well. Quite all around. Can't shoot or pass, but if he's a right back, I'm okay with those stats. Let's see this green player. Oh, what? It's not a green player. It's a normal player. Alfonso. Another right winger. Oh, it is a green player. That's got to be good, right? 72. That's got to be good. A 72, 21-year-old, 72 rated. That feels juicy. That feels much better than anyone else we have. 70s for pace, dribbling, passing. Yep. So, I mean, do I sell him? Maybe I'll look at prices for a 72 rated winger. What's that going for? Right winger. 72 rated. And he's like 20 something years old, so he's young as well. I mean, part of me kind of wants to... Oh, these guys are going for good money. $80. $32. I guess he's 23 years old. He's 30 years old and will retire at the end of season 7. So if they're old, they go for 30-osh. But a young guy, I could fetch $80 for him. Then I could sell him, and then buy a whole bunch of $5 players that are my kind of standard. What do I do with my 72 rated guy? That's another thing I'm going to have to fret about now. Because I've seen I could loan him out, but then I don't get the money. I could loan him out, though, and if he's a really good player, I get him back, and someone else could develop him for me, maybe for a season, because I feel like 72 is too good for my division. I think I read 60 is kind of what you kind of want to be aiming for, but surely it can't hurt to have a 72 rated player in my squad. He's not appearing as my top player, but that's my top player now. I'm excited. We've got a top player. Here he is. Ariel Alfonso, left-footed right winger. So I've got my right wing sorted. Alfonso and was it this guy, the mustache? Rustam Sergevic. Sergevic and Alfonso on the right wing. Looks like we're playing a 4-4-2. Right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players. I think we need 9 more, which will probably be loans and players that I buy on the market once I get a better idea of the market. But I'm going to ask Discord as well, what do I do with this guy? What do I do with Ariel? But I feel like he's a really good player, though. 21 years old. Pace 78. Yeah, I'm not going to sell him. He's too good. He's too good. I'm not selling good players. What are we? A feeder club. We'll loan him. We won't sell him. Maybe. We'll see. So they're my packs, guys. That's how I've started MFL. These are my first players. This is my first club. I'm only going to have one club for a while. I do know you can own multiple clubs, but that just seems too confusing for me. I just want to concentrate on one club, get them performing well, see how it is managing them, see how games are. This is season 5 for anyone that's not played MFL. Each season is 6 weeks long. Season 5 is what we're in now. So it's 6 weeks long. I'll see how it goes. Maybe next season, if I realize, I really should have more than one club, that's something I could maybe look at next season. But for now, we're going to have AFC Amreezy, one club in Bochum. With these players so far, we're going to have, hopefully, next week's video. I'm thinking, I don't know quite how to do these videos. Let me know if you've got ideas for content or what you'd want to see. because this is very different to my Sorare videos where I'd show you my Sorare cards, talk about my players, and it's kind of useful because you could maybe go, oh, that's a good Sorare card he's got. I could maybe buy that. Whereas this is not. You can't buy these cards. These are my cards. Keep your hands off AFC Amreezy's merchandise. I'm curious how to make these videos, but I'm going to document my journey, and each week, I'll do it weekly, I guess. Could be more frequent than weekly. We'll see how it goes. But for right now, I feel like I need a week maybe to analyze the players, analyze the market, see who I can bring in. And then next video, I'll show you my new additions, see if I've been given some good tips from the comments or Discord. I'm going to research around. I'm still very new at this. I don't know really what I'm doing, but I'm excited so far. I've got one good player, I feel like, and I've got a couple of good young players, an 18-year-old, 21-year-old, 22-year-old. So potential wonder kids there, hopefully. And yeah, I'm excited. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Let's grow a new MFL community here. I will still be making my Sorare videos on Thursdays, so if you like that sort of stuff, check those out. But that's all for this week's MFL video. I'll see you next week. Peace.